Hello, folks. Welcome back to the show, Jack Chow on East West with the G&E TV, talking about life. Life is important. Life is to be led. Life is to be directed. All right. Even though you born to breathe, you're born to grow, you're born to die, you're born to learn. That's my philosophy. That's the philosophy, at least the philosophy I hold on. It is never too late to learn. And plus, we're talking about our kids. Right now in summertime, when everybody's off school, we try to put this show into their day-to-day TV program when they watch. Might be something positive to them. Okay, today
Yes.
with me is my good friend, Mr. Ken Hemmings. He's a writer. His recent book I'm talking about, entitled Life is Simple, 100 Words to Live By being the subtitle. And we tried so much, and I'm still trying. I will try to bring at least the most part of it to my audience, especially to my young audience, because those words, to me, are the guidance of life.
They are.
Thank him that he picked up, and we talk about lots of issues about grooming, especially you men, especially
Yes.
you men. All right, I'm not saying girls can be sluggish. I'm talking about the fact men, in particular, have to appear like a man, look like a man,
Yeah.
so that they can lay trust on you. Otherwise, well, you're talking about different story.
Yes. And you don't have to be handsome, but if you're well groomed, it sort of denotes some sort of power.
Of
and
course.
people are attracted to competence.
Exactly. And of course, you want to keep your own style.
Yes.
That's no problem. I have no problem with that. But even within your own choice of a style, or even being stylish, that you have to make sure. Okay, put it this way: if you shave, right?
Yes.
Okay. You have to make sure which is the part that you shave, which part you keep.
Yes.
Right? And of course, people can clearly tell the unshaven face,
Easily.
even though you are heavy beard people.
Right. That's true.
Oh, those areas you don't want any, those areas you do. Right. So those are clear distinctions.
Attention to detail.
Attention to detail.
Right.
Sure.
Exactly.
How you cut your nails are important too. You don't go to nail shop, I know as a man, but you do have to do that.
I worked on these.
Yeah, good. All right. Yes. Next word. And there are many to hang on, and I pick your humor.
I live for humor.
Under H, the biggest word I pick is humor.
Absolutely.
So, what's your definition or explanation about humor?
You know, humor enriches life. And if you have it, share it and live it. That's what I say. And then humor, you know, there is no life without humor. Humor has massive impacts on your business life, on your personal life, and on your health. The right attitude when you have physical problems, if you have humor, there are many studies that have proven it fights off, you know, and prolongs the negative impact of problems. And then you never have to be bored if you live with humor in your life. You can be in a place with a bunch of people, and if you become kind of an expert or know how to inject humor into maybe low moments or more boring moments, all of a sudden it's an active, pleasant activity. And so there's a talent to humor, and it's worth thinking about, it's worth working on. And who doesn't want to do, I've been in negotiations on contracts and whatever, and as a CPA, you know, many times you inject humor, and it also minimizes or erases conflict, because everything has a humorous side to it. and also sort of demeaning yourself sometimes in a humorous way.
Sure,
People like that because they go, wow, okay, he doesn't think he's so important.
Sure, sure.
And so it has, but in business too, or even in conflicts in society, you inject some humor,
Sure.
it'll reduce, two guys, that are about to get in a fight or something, somebody makes a little joke or walks away, it just minimizes the conflict.
Yes, exactly. Even in politics.
In politics,
Even
absolutely,
in politics.
yeah.
Last time when Obama had the annual media celebration.
Okay.
What is it called exactly? They have an official name.
Yeah, they do. They have
official name,
with all
right?
of the media there,
with all
and,
the media
and they
thing.
kind of roast each
They
other a
kinda
little
roast
bit.
each other, and they kind of everybody
Which is
jokes
fun.
around
Right.
everybody, which is
It's
fine.
fun.
No rules,
No rules.
no nothing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just well, and there's a guy who is a comedian, stand-up comedian.
Right, yeah.
And he's a Chinese American, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Joe Wang.
Okay.
And he says to Vice President Biden, "Oh yeah, he's Vice President Biden a lot better." No, I read his book, but it's a lot better than person.
Yeah.
Like that kind of
Right,
humor.
right, yeah.
And everybody laughed over that.
No thin skin at those events.
Yeah.
No thin skin.
No, everybody takes that easy.
Yeah.
And do you think that has this the under meaning of desensitizing it?
Absolutely. It can
Same with
desensitize.
desensitization. Yeah.
Right. But desensitize it in a very positive way.
Sure,
okay.
sure.
Not kind of demeaning or
No,
something.
no, no,
See,
no,
like
no.
with humor or laugh, which is a word I have in here, you don't want to experience and share it where it is harmful and hurtful to other people. So you want to be sensitive. So you don't want to laugh at people. You want to laugh with people, and you don't want to exude humor. That at somebody else's expense. But in certain circumstances, like the good old roasting of people, man, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And that reminds me of something, or sometimes in the environment, you really have to take it easy, not too seriously when somebody extends their sense of humor to you.
Yes.
I recall one instance. That was about 30 years ago when I first came. Everybody landed here empty-handed. I didn't have the money for a haircut. All right, haircut back in those days cost you like $15, $20.
Right, I hear you.
And $15, $20 for a young student like I was,
Yeah.
that's a huge number.
Right.
Right. That's why I grew long hair.
Yeah.
Right. And in your term, ungroomed.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Your term,
attractive,
ungroomed, right?
attractively ungroomed.
Yeah. And there was one meeting with my professor, talking over something, and then lunch break, everybody was saying, "What do you want to drink? What do you want to drink?" Like that. And to me, I said, Diet Coke. I said, "Why Diet Coke?" I said, "Doctor says I need to lose 5 pounds at least."
Okay.
Right? And the professor says, "I'm pretty sure you will lose more than 5 pounds if you do a haircut."
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yes, I don't think that was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I regret. Now I regret. That very moment, I felt so seriously offended.
Right. Okay.
So seriously offended.
Yeah.
Uh,
May I share one thing?
And-
Right.
yeah.
I'll share one thing because one of my words in here that I think is real important is unoffendable. It is a word. I offer everybody $1,000 if they can offend me. Call me anything you want, say whatever you want. I'm unoffendable.
Yeah. Okay.
And see, and when you think about that,
Only you lived enough,
yeah, maybe.
right? Only you were old
Maybe.
enough. But back then, when I was
Sure,
young,
very sensitive.
like a fledgling bird,
Right,
Like
exactly.
a fledgling bird. I care about my feather. I care about this or that, and
Yes.
yet I did not have enough money to do that.
Yes.
And I feel I wanted to act strong, but inside I'm weak. Did you think so? That's it.
Yeah, your sensitivity was
It's
not fully
oversensitive.
developed to handle
No, oversensitive, right?
surprise adverse comments.
Yes. And I learned to protect,
Right.
but I didn't learn how to relax.
And I'm sure your
how to take it
instant
easy.
facial expression showed your displeasure.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, not only that, and that was my discussion. That was meaning my discussion. I was the keynote speaker.
Yes.
I called the rest of the afternoon off. I
Wow.
went to a barber with all I had and get a beautiful one.
Wow.
Even blow dry it with a style like that.
Whoa.
And I
Wish I had a
came back,
picture.
everybody was surprised.
Yeah, that's
And he regretted. He knew that was a signal given to him.
yes, right.
He came over, shook hands, tapped on my shoulder, said nothing.
Yeah.
He knew
all-
that
he
I
spoke a lot.
Yeah, he knew that I took it wrongly.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It was not until many years later when I, like I said, lived long enough
Yes.
to understand that was a friendly joke, a sense of humor. That's it.
Well, see, and what we're trying to do now is instill in younger people some of this wisdom before they go 40 years.
Before
living
they
it.
do the same thing I did.
Right. No, but that's our purpose.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
to infuse this,
Exactly,
this
exactly.
knowledge into young
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
because people of any age can certainly absorb and learn.
Too bad he passed away. If he's still here, I would for this I would go to him and say I apologize for
Give him a hug.
the attitude that I showed
Right,
up that day
right.
over the haircut joke. It's just a sense of humor, nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sense of humor.
I thought that was a
right?
cute comment.
Instead of saying that your hair is too long,
Yeah.
and he said, I'm pretty sure you'll lose
You'll
more
lose
than
it,
5
yeah.
pounds if you had a haircut.
So have a regular Coke.
Yeah, I had a regular Coke, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, and you know, life is really something depending on how you take it, right? It's totally a friendly joke,
Yeah.
a friendly sense of humor. As a matter of fact, not a bad one.
No, good one.
Not a bad one,
No,
right?
yes.
Taken into offense, and the reaction was even exaggerated,
Yeah.
and these days you feel regret.
Well,
Right.
you feel you went through a learning process.
Yeah.
Regret doesn't wipe out reality.
Yeah, I was nothing but a fledgling bird.
so I just say
feeding
it-
self,
yeah.
with a self-confidence, whatever things,
Absolutely.
and maybe overconfidence.
Yeah, you were a young
sometimes.
hero that
Yeah,
came
yeah,
to
yeah.
America to help our country.
Yeah.
That's what you
All
were.
right, good. I wish I did something. Okay,
You
anyway.
have.
Okay, good. All right, so stay with us. We'll take a short moment out. When we come back, we'll share about not only his book, but our life stories.
Yes, sir.
Those speak themselves.
Yes, they do.
Right, okay. Stay with us. We'll be right back.